I need 3 cups of water, some tea, some sugar, and some vegetable oil. This sounds like a recipe, but it's a weird recipe. It's a recipe, but the final results are not for eating. The final results are good for our social life. Welcome back to my channel. This is Moumena Saradar's channel. Today I have a simple experiment for you. Don't feel bored. It's not a science lesson or science experiment. This experiment is very helpful to those that are planning to live in a new society, especially refugees and immigrants. I will follow up by doing the experiment after the break. Don't go anywhere. Watch me after the break. Now I will begin the experiment. I will pour some tea in the first cup, some sugar in the second cup, and some oil in the third cup. Now I will stir well to help mix the component with water. Yep, done. Now let's see what we have in each cup. In the first cup, I have the tea that's mixed up with the water. In this case, the tea had given some of its characteristics to the water, like the color, and it takes from the water also some of its characteristics. So they formed a new compound after the tea had dissolved in the water. In this second cup here, I have the sugar that's completely dissolved in the water, but it loses almost all of its characteristics, where anyone, if he looked at this cup, he can hardly realize that there is sugar in this cup unless he tastes it. In the third cup, it's very clear that there is oil in this cup. It formed a layer above the water, and it's separated at the top of the water, and it didn't dissolve with the water. Now, how is this experiment related to our social life? I will explain this after the break. Speaking about this experiment and relating it to our social life, if you are to choose one of these 3 components, tea, sugar, or oil, which one do you choose to be? For me, I will choose to be the tea, and I will tell you why. The tea in the first cup had dissolved with water, but it didn't lose its identity completely, where it has preserved some of its characteristics, and it takes from the water and gives to the water. And in this case, this is very helpful for the immigrant or newcomer, where it's a good way to integrate in a new society, but at the same time, you still preserve your identity. If you choose to be the sugar, here where you choose to dissolve completely in the new society, you choose to completely lose your identity. Well, some people choose to be like sugar. The third case, it's a case of someone that isolated himself like oil, where he formed a border between the water, which is representing the new society, and himself. And this is a bad and it's a negative case where he didn't choose to integrate at all with the new society. And in this case, this person will face a lot of problems in resettling in a new community. I hope my experiment today is clear, and I hope it's helpful to the people that are coming to live in a new society. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like, subscribe, and share this video so that everyone will benefit from it. See you the next time.